This summer in July, we went to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and I was sitting in a fishing boat and I almost fell out of the boat. The seat I was sitting in just went all over the place and I was struggling, so I thought sometime in the near future I'd like to fix that seat. I don't know if it can be fixed or not, but we're going to take a look at it here. But first of all, we got to figure out what's wrong with it. Yeah, I'm Marv from Marv's Fixit shop. I've been dragging stuff into my shop or at home since I've been a kid, over 5 decades ago, and try to fix stuff. But before I throw this seat away, I'm going to see if I can't fix it. It's been something I bought many years ago, pass it on to my son, and if we could sit in it again, we're going to. Let's see what's wrong with the seat. I'm going to flop it over. And here's a couple of bolts that fell out of it. I see. These bolts were threaded down in here, and those are cracked. This is cracked right here, and this one's cracked right there. And this one looks cracked, but it looks to me like this mounted like that, and it doesn't turn very easy anymore, so I wonder if I can fix that. It's plastic. Let's see if we can't get this taken apart. Looks like I have to take these 4 bolts off here first, and those aren't going to really come out very easy, I don't think. I've got the nut below with the pliers, and let's see if I can turn this one out. Get the last one out. The plate's off, and now this thing right here has a bolt right there. Let's just take it off of there. See, this swivel doesn't turn very easily anymore, and I wonder if it's in part why it broke. And with a couple of bolts coming out and not paying much attention to it. But let's see if we can't get this cleaned up and oiled up. That is really gummed. I'm just going to go over to my parts cleaner here and spray the heck out of it. Well, I cleaned this up and I did get it to turn. It wouldn't even turn before hardly, and it's turning hard now. So I still have to work on it. It's turns hard right here in this. This is all rusted up in there, and let's see if I can't get it to turn easier. I got this to spin about as good as I'm going to get it. So we're going to call this portion of the seat taken care of. That should loosen up and keep spinning pretty decently. So that's done. Next, let's take a look at this. This is bent just a little bit. We're going to try to straighten it. And to do that, I'm going to just do this right here. I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to push right there. Or since I don't have much push left, I'm just going to tap it with my hammer. That side it. I want a little bit too much. This side's perfect. This side's a little too much. Now this groove right here slides in a channel, so I'm going to clean that groove up real good on my wire wheel. That groove looks a lot better, doesn't it? It's straight. Now we'll set this off to the side and take a look at this seat over here. What could I use to clean these holes up with? And These bolts here, I just had threaded down in there. And for the most part, they held pretty good, I think. But these are broken, at least in part. Let's check this one. Yep, I can feel it. This one's really loose. This one's really loose. And this one's just a little bit loose. So what should I do? I have an idea. I have this Marine Weld, JB Weld, in my toolbox. It's been there a while, but it's still very pliable. I think what I'm going to do is just mix me up some of this and hope for the best. I'm going to fill those holes up. I'll drill them and possibly tap them out again. What do you think? Well, I should do the right thing and clean these holes up. I should do the right thing and clean these holes up. Clean. Let's mix this stuff up. Turn this over. Let's see if I can get the lids off first. Maybe it's junk. Oh, that one's turning off. So we'll take this and we will take this. Let's see. Let's squeeze out a great big portion of it. That should be enough. And let's put the same amount right here of the black. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this screwdriver right here and just mix that up real good. That looks really good. So let's see if we can't get it in the holes. I don't know for sure how I want to do that, but I think I'll use this here. Let's just see if we can't get some down in there. We'll put it on top and take this little screwdriver and push it down in. Maybe we'll just use the screwdriver to start with. Get that all filled up nice and good. Write in the comments if this is a bad idea. If you think there's another way to do this, let me know, but I'm just trying to get this seat solid enough so we can use it a few more years. We don't use the boat like I used to. That boat at one time hauled me to Canada every year. About this time of the year, it would be close to my birthday. But I just don't have a desire to make that trip anymore. I wonder if I'd put the bolts in now and then turn them out after that dries. What do you think? Dumb idea? Or would they be locked in there permanently? We're going to find out, because what I'm going to do is lay this on here and bolt it fast while it's soft, and then I don't have to worry about taking it out, do I? That's lined up right there, so let's get one started and see what happens. It's either going to work or it's not. Ooh, I got the wrong side down because I got this but reamed out to put these bolts in where the other was too tight. Let's find me a 5/8 inch wrench here. Well, I should have one more bolt here somewhere, and I don't see it, so I must have lost one. Look how easy that spins, so let's get, let me find this last bolt and I'll finish it up. There you go. I think that's gonna do it. Now all I gotta do is let this JB Weld dry for a little bit. Well, there you have it. This sits in the boat just like this. Down here, this hook's underneath a channel, so you can slide it back and forth on your bench seat. This here flops down when you're not using it. But look at that. That works great. Hasn't worked that good for several years. All we're going to do now is let that JB Weld harden, and we're going to put it back in the boat. Well, you saw how dirty my hands were, and I want to show you a product that I use to clean stuff up. You take a look at the back of this seat. It's got my muggy prints all over it, right here, especially down in here. What I use in my shop to clean stuff like this up with is, it's called Mighty Boss Degreaser. Put a little bit on my rag, a little bit on what you're cleaning, and voila, the grease is gone. Get that, how nice that's coming. Get a little bit more on there and let it set just for a minute. But that, this stuff really cleans the grease off. Look how that's coming off of there. Makes the back end of this seat look pretty nice again. Plus, you know, I had my greasy hands all over it. What do you think? Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Let's turn around, show you this end. Look at that. Brings that right back out. We'll lift it up. See all the grease right here from me handling it, and for years of use, we'll just put some of this on there. Couple of things I want to share. I'm going to be going on location next week, working on that old lumber yard. I'll make a couple of videos of that showing you what I'm doing. I also have a Coleman lantern that I ran over with my skid loader. I'm going to try to fix, and I still have a lawnmower to work on that I'm going to be trying to get going again. Actually, 2 lawnmowers. But this project on this seat, hope you enjoyed watching this. If you have any comments, please share. I appreciate all the comments and the helpful tips that you give, and even if you see something I'm doing wrong, a little constructive criticism is appreciated. If you like my channel, please subscribe. If you like videos like this, please watch these right here. I fix about anything. Can it be fixed? Sure it can. Can you fix it? You're darn right you can fix it. Until the next one.